On F1 2017 with the F1 2017 career mode. It's season 3, race 9, and we are here in the Eiffel Mountains in Austria. Around the Red Bull Ring itself. It's a track that used to be known as the A1 Ring, and now known as the Red Bull Ring, and our results there have been somewhat mixed. I think we had a decent race there in season 1 somehow. We didn't score any points, but the race felt good. I think I was under a lot more pressure in season 2 because I was in the points, but it rained and we didn't have the pace to stick with some of the cars. I got beaten by Toro Rossos in that race, and I think some Williamses as well, from what I recall. It was just a frustrating race because I think at one point we were running in like third or something like that, and it was just annoying to see myself fall back. But when you're driving in a sorry, when you're driving in a Sauber, you expect these things to happen. And like I say, I had plenty of time with it in season 1, with it just starting off well, falling back. It was annoying, and just the fact that I had really high hopes, it annoyed me slightly. I got the points, but it wasn't comfortable. Here we're in 8th place. We're looking good for to at least see if we can continue to battle out with Sergio Perez. It's difficult, I will admit. Battling with Perez has been difficult. He does tend to qualify better than I do, and fingers crossed, in the race that we can actually, do better than him. I mean, I'd like to think that's the case. Obviously, guys, we do full race distance here, so we've got 70 odd laps to do. Well, about 70 laps to do around Austria. Let's not hang around. Let's get it over and done with, shall we? And I've not streamed F1 in a few days as well, due to the ongoing exploits of Elder Scrolls Online, which I do apologise for. I need to make sure that I don't, neglect this series too much, because obviously 10-year career mode, this needs to be done. So I do need to give this priority, but at the same time, I've been really enjoying myself.
And this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. Grid we have Raikkonen, Bottas, Esteban Ocon, and Perez, Ricciardo, and a Toro Rosso, Verstappen, and Daniel Kvyat.
Yeah, at least I qualified my teammate. Be happy with that.
Lance Stroll and Massa, Wehrlein, Hulkenberg, Marcus Ericsson, and Jolyon Palmer.
Pawsy, baby, thank you for the, the host.
And now it's time to head down to the track.
Oh dear. There's a little bit of rain that could spice things up. Interesting. Now, obviously, going from how this race went in season 2, rain didn't mix with the Sauber. Obviously, we were a lot more, we've got a lot more, we're a lot better aerodynamically in this car. So fingers crossed, it won't be too much of a bad thing. It's going to be a sprinkle as well. So, like I said, we'll just see how we do. Let's get this race started, shall we? That's really bugging me, actually. And fingers crossed we can stay out of trouble as well. Here we go. The 5 lights countdown in Austria. And away we go. Great start from Daniel Ricciardo. We kind of didn't really get the best of starts, but still, what a start from Ricciardo. He just absolutely inch perfect. We put our car up the inside, let him know that we're there. I think we've got enough straight line speed actually to, give the Red Bull some trouble, and that's indeed what's happened as Kvyat goes up the inside. I had to make the move on Perez. It had to be done, and Kvyat, luckily enough, I had to cut across him. And you know what? I actually want to see that. I really want to see that, because that was really interesting from my point of view. So there we are. There's the 2 Red Bulls. There's us. I think we're actually genuinely faster than the Red Bulls at the minute. I mean, it doesn't show it on the thing, but I just think at the minute We're awesome. Well, let's have a look. So yeah, had to cut across Kvyat actually, dive down the inside of Perez. Now, like I say, Perez is our rival, so he is the one that ideally we want to beat in this race. But Perez isn't going to give up so easily. He's a fighter. We've got Ocon in 4th. Wow. Oh, Perez there giving me a nice little love tap, baby, love tap. And he's back through. Tell you what, good move from Perez. Right, are we going to be able to catch back up with Perez maybe? Oh, we've gone wide. We've gone wide. That's horrible. That's going to really affect our exit. Here comes Kvyat. I'm not going to fight him. He's my teammate. Oh! Oh dear! Oh dear! You know how we said I didn't want to connect with Kvyat? We did. It was Kvyat, and I'm quite sure which. Oh, it was Verstappen. Of course, it's Verstappen. Oh dear. Let's ride on board with. Let's ride on board with Kvyat. Doesn't look like that much damage. I mean, fortunately, I think the Red Bull's got more wing damage, but... Oh, Danny, I'm so sorry. Right, so, now we've just got to try and... You know, Magnussen's got past Ricciardo, so the Red Bulls are really struggling at the Fernando Alonso's already out of the race. Let's see if we can actually nail this final sector now, so we can at least try and see if we can claw our way back towards, you know, Perez. You know, that'd be nice. That was better. Wasn't the best start to the lap, so let's see how we can do this time. So there's 71 laps, teammates in the pits, so speed. Yep, Danny's in the pits, Verstappen's in the pits. At the minute, Ocon's doing really well at holding back Bottas. This is quite an interesting battle to see the Force Indias actually taking on the Mercedes. Kind of proves to me, it kind of shows to me at the minute that we're just not at that level yet. I mean, obviously I'd love to be the best of the rest, but Force India, I don't know, they're like, they've got the tools to become, you know, the next best team behind Mercedes and Ferrari, because Red Bull on this game are nowhere. Whilst those guys are battling, we can try and, you know, try and see if we can gain on these guys. Clipped the curb a little bit, sent me wide. Probably lost a couple of attempts there. But Ricciardo is reeling me in. This is going to be a struggle of a race, but we're going to give it our best bet. I do think as well that my tyres are probably a lot worn, actually, compared to everyone else. Let's have a look at my tyres. Let's see how they are. Oh, blimey, no wonder I'm struggling already. Okay, that explains a lot. Just means that I need to be more thoughtful in qualifying now. You know, I didn't expect to qualify in the top 10, so I used to go out with 5 minutes to go, do several laps, and then expect to basically start on a new set of tyres. Obviously, now I'm in a car that can qualify in the top 10. Oh, I've gone wide. That's horrible. Basically, just got to make sure that we can. Something to bear in mind for the British Grand Prix, which is the next race after this one. Now, have I shot myself in the foot by? I've definitely shot myself in the foot by doing the whole. I did 3 flying laps in qualifying right at the end, and it's really costing me here. 10 to 15 minutes before a bit of rain is introduced, and the rain's coming a lot earlier than I expected. Before this little sharp, short shower arrives. Just got everything to do now to try and hold off Ricciardo. Ricciardo, which way is he going to go? He's going down our inside. No, he thought about it, went back. These guys are pulling away at the minute. We'll have to check my tyres at some point and make sure that we, you know. Let's have a look. 29%. It's asking me, when does it want me to pit though? That's the question. Lap 12, we're on lap 7. Oh, I can get to lap 12. That's not a problem. I'll do that. I'll get to lap 12 and see what. And I think Bottas is just about trying to get past Ocon, the shorter car, to make the move. Perez got caught out. He had to slow down. That's giving us, well, it's giving us this slipstream now, isn't it? Oh, for God's sake, stop it. Stop it. You pesky stream. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Right, let's try this again. So we've got 4 laps. And looks like Perez is already trying to shape up a move on his teammate. You know that these Force Indias do like to battle each other. It's a nice fiery driver lineup there, because Perez is not that old. He's about 27, I believe now, Sergio Perez. So obviously he's not the youngest anymore. You know, have a chance, and he's about the same age as Ricciardo, really. So Perez looks really close at the minute. He really does. I think he is going to get ahead of Ocon pretty soon. In fact, the move, oh dear. I think that's Perez through. They're still side by side, those two. This is really interesting to watch. I've got to try and keep my eye on Ricciardo at the same time. Now will these two battle each other? Will Perez get away? Perez looks like he's already getting away. Perez does seem the quicker of the two. On the game, Perez does seem he's quicker than Ocon. Oh, Ricciardo kept it in there. We did well there to hold back Ricciardo. Two laps till the pit window. It will be really nice to actually, you know, be able to be on fresher tyres and actually see what our pace is actually like. And plus we'll get quite a bit of an undercut on these guys as well. Like I say, it only wanted me to do 12 laps on these times, but on a fresh set of ultras, how long will it want me to do? I feel like the guys behind are catching us slightly as well. Bit nervous about that bump at the final corner. Tell you what, we're lapping very consistently. Although we got very wide coming off there, that's going to give Ricciardo a sniff. So we'll be pitting at the end of the next lap. Let's say it's going to be around about lap 25 the rain comes, so we'll see how that goes. As if Ricciardo was going for a move. Yeah, we're pitting at the end of this lap. Ricciardo up my inside. Had to turn in. I had to turn in. Got to get back in the slipstream though. Oh no you don't, Roman. Oh no you don't. Yeah, that's right, I've got the DRS, pal. I've got the DRS. I know. Botched myself up by... There we go, so we're in the pits. Let's see how this goes. Kimi Raikkonen's out! Kimi Raikkonen is out of this Grand Prix. Did he have an incident, or is he just out? He was setting fastest lap after fastest lap as well. Oh, Paul 2 home for about all. Prove that I've got the superior grip. There's Raikkonen. There we go. Very nicely done there. I say, guys, there does seem to be some lag issues tonight, so I do apologise. Ericsson's in 10th. Ericsson is quite high up. Yeah, lap 30, see? Lap 30. 60, sure I will, within time. And Palmer's got ahead of Stroll, so Palmer will get away from them now. Closing in on Ericsson as... Just need to keep... Do put it into Rick. Don't know the right thing to do. I don't want to burn out these tires. Is getting bigger and bigger all the time. What an easy work of the Sauber driver who has returned after a year hiatus. The gap between myself and Palmer, so that's looking good. I reckon someone else has pitted this lap, considering... Yeah, oh. Did say that this was the lap where I was the pit. So... Interesting. Like I said, everyone's going to pit. They got all over me like a rash. What's the fuel? Oh god, 2.82. Yeah, rich for a minute. Burn this off. Get rid of this excess weight. Over 2 laps worth of fuel. Before we pit as well. Still no cars coming in the pit, which I'm shocked about. So what strategy are these? Proof there of the work that I've done on the Sauber whilst I was there, finally coming through. Absolutely no room there for error. Just got it done. Perez is in 9th. I can't imagine that he's pitted yet. It's raining. Oh, guys, it's raining now. That's interesting. The rain is here. set our new personal best lap? We do. Yeah, the gap only goes down to 8.7. Back into 10th. But we've got another stint on the Ultras coming up yet, but do we need to go into the Inters? That's the question. With the rain here, will we go on the Inters, or will we, like, you know, stick it out? I mean, we've seen it happen before in races over the course of this career mode. Gap is 9 seconds. Perez is actually pulling away from me. That's slightly deflating. Perez is pulling away from me on much more used Ultras. Okay, we're not catching Perez, so let's look after the engine now, and the tyres for that matter. It's got 9 laps to go on these. No cars in the pits, however. Ocon and Ricciardo. Well, there's Ricciardo. Game on. Although, how long are we going to be able to stay in front of Ricciardo for? And Kevin Magnussen is not that far ahead. I know he's on much fresher Ultra stuff, so you don't need to tell me. This is where the battle commences. Too cautious coming through the final corner. Oh, Ricciardo just couldn't quite do the switchback that I wanted. What we're going to do now is run him rich and see if we can do anything about him. He will have the superior grip, but he is just waltzing away. Not in a league with that Red Bull yet. Again. Need to remember to look after the tyres. Like I say, guys, if you're new to the channel, do, oh, Forsaken, Hello, Forsaken Buddy. And thank you for the host, man. You have no idea how much that means to me. But like I say, do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content such as this. Like I say, I've been away for a few days, but you know, I intend on doing a bit more F1. Oh god, we've gone wide. That's the problem. That's the problem with these slight, interchangeable conditions. The AI becomes so much more overpowered. Plus, let's not forget, I'm on 10. My tyres are 10 laps older than these guys. Oh, we've gone wide. Fighting against a Mercedes-powered car here, I have no chance. Oh, we've gone wide. That's Ocon through. Tried to stick it out for as long as we could. Just got no grip at the minute compared to these guys. So we got fresh tyres, the better. I didn't realise Hulkenberg was in front of me. Like I say, Hulkenberg's reeling me in at a rate of knots now as well. But this rain is only a short shower. It's gonna Kvyat pits. I feel like points are very much possible here. The fact that they want us to beat Perez, that's probably a no-no. That's probably not going to happen. We've still got Verstappen to try and make his way back through the field after the first lap incidents with Kvyat. Verstappen and Kvyat coming together. Bad blood there, maybe? Hulkenberg is reeling me in. Oh my god. Wow, I hit the brakes well too early there. Like as well, I'm still building up my fuel, so like I say, it's an interesting fact that this is happening. I don't have the grip at the minute to utilise that, so there's not much point. Wait for this rain to pass, and then we'll try and see what we can do. Right, yeah, 10 more minutes of rain. So it's probably going to get to about lap 32, I reckon, and then the rain's going to stop. We've got 5 more laps on these tyres. As Hulkenberg gets bigger and bigger. So I'm making an extra pit stop, I reckon, than these guys. That's it, I shot myself in the foot with qualifying. I know that mistake now. At least this time we didn't drift wide. F.I.A.'s doing fine. It's not too bad. But it is costing us. Right, now, ideally I want to stay in front. Oh, I forgot about Grosjean and the Hasses. So what, if Grosjean's put on another set of the Super Soft, which I believe he has, that is a good call. Oh, I just got a bit of an understeer coming out the corner. Alright. Oh, like I said, the lack of grip through the corners is plain to see. Blimey, I'm 43.5 seconds in front of my teammate. Well, yeah, true, yeah, he did have that first lap incident with Max Verstappen, so yeah, okay, and it may have been kind of my fault. Like I said, I've scored points in the season. I want to maintain that record. Hulkenberg. So very ambitious there from Nico Hulkenberg. I do have to put my hat in there, and say well done, sir. So you're watching us drive in rainy conditions on slick tyres, which of course, as you know, in these conditions on the game, it does tend to suit the AI a lot better than myself. I've got to do one more lap. We are struggling. He's going to get a much better run out of there. He's going to try and go for the move again. No, he's not. He's not as close as he was last time. He did try and make a move on me into that penultimate corner. I've never seen that done before in real life. Oh, Inters. Right, this is interesting. Now, I don't know what to do here. I need to wait and see. And see what other cars in front of me do. But now, I'm going to say that. But this rain is going to go away. So, I think I may stick it out. Mate in the pits. In fact, no, everyone's pitting. everyone's pitting, so do I copy them? I mean, it means I'm going to be much slower, whilst everyone else is quite quick on the inters, but I won't have to make the pit stop, because I'll be on these. Go play it safe and pitted. There we go. We're in the pits, and let's see how we do. In these conditions I will be losing fuel, so I'm going to leave it as standard. Got 40 laps left of this Grand Prix, so let's say it's passing by quite quickly, this race. I mean, I know the track is quite short. Still, it's disappearing like anything. In these conditions, can we make any ground on Ocon? Okay, so the gap's 6.3. I've missed the 2 apexes. Is it going to be about 7.2? Oh, I don't know because Grosjean's was in the pits. You didn't help me, Roman! Back up into 7th. Magnussen's get a lot closer. Slightly frustrating. This does equal the playing field, so it does mean that when it comes back for dry tyres, I'm going to be sitting rather pretty. So it'll be interesting to see as well what tyre it will put me on. .5, so we are slowly catching Ocon, I believe, or at least losing ground, because we lost 2 tenths to him actually. No, we're losing ground to Ocon, but we're making mistakes. We've not had a proper, you know, good lap at the minute. That was nice. That felt really nice. Had to slightly lift there. Are we making any ground? No, we're slow. We're still slow. That's fine. That's fine. 7th place, looking good at the minute. All we need to do is fight off these guys, and we know Magnussen can be quite aggressive, so again, we need to be careful whilst doing it. It does seem like we do make time around some areas of the track, but I don't know, just in the wet, in this track, my setup is not that good. Well, the dry setup I have, or the setup I picked off time trial, oh, blimey, oh, that's not helped at all. That's going to give Magnussen a huge run at us. And he's through. That's what you get for running wide. Trying to switch back. Just about. I think we're just about going to make it. Oh no, he's still there. Go away, you fiend. Dive up the inside. Position is ours. Is he going to put me back on soft tyres? Interesting. The guys, you can see there, Ricardo and whatnot, are pitting. So we're going to do the same thing. We're not going to hang about. Nicely done, nicely done. Back into the pits once again for dry tyres. That did not last long. Ocon's on super softs. Faster than Ocon, hopefully, for a little bit. When are they wanting us to pit? Lap 51. Yeah, that's roughly around about the same amount, and then we just do 20 laps on the supers. Like I say, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that follow button so you can see more brilliant F1 racing. This has been an intriguing race, it really has. It's been a race of recovery for myself because basically I qualified 8th, but I did 3 laps in quali on the tyres, and obviously I know now not to do that again. But in this race it's hampered me a little bit. That in the pits, it's Grosjean. It is a battle for the points between Magnussen, Grosjean, Hulkenberg and Perez. We've still got Verstappen to come through the field as well. I'm waiting to see whether that will materialise. Oh yeah, that's right. Doctor Who references in this stream. So we need to make the most of the fact that we're on quicker tyres at the minute than Ocon. It's going to be interesting to see how much we can reel him in, but I reckon by the time we do, he's just going to pull away again. Because Austria, believe it or not, it's actually a very high tyre weight. Oh, Ricardo's got mechanical problems. That's not what you want to hear, especially at the Red Bull ring. Someone's head is going to roll. to be honest, even though we're on the quicker tyre. We're not really making any inroads into Ocon. Gap was 5.2, expect to be 5.4. 4.9 actually. Okay, surprised myself with that. That was a lovely end to the lap. Considering Haas are possibly one of the teams I'd like to join next, they're doing really well at the minute. Like I said, I'm only in season 3, so I do want to be a bit of a journeyman going through the teams. So obviously next Haas, you know, if they offer me a job, although I don't reckon they will. I reckon my next job is going to be between the top 3, which for me personally is going to be a little frustrating because I don't really want to be in the top 3 teams just yet. Hopping over the curb at turn 1, trying to just find the extra oomph I need because Magnussen is slowly catching me, but the gap has sort of stabilised a little bit. Like I said, we're going to have lost a couple of attempts there because we had to turn out of the corner, so what, the gap's going to be about 1.9 I reckon. Lewis Hamilton already in the 1:09s. Blimey, what a guy that guy is. I can't speak English, guys, honest. I just struggle sometimes. Yeah, 1.7, I had a feeling it would be. Lost a lot of time in that middle turn 2. 4.5, do a 10.9. I mean, it's no 1:09 that Hamilton did, but I just like it when I go faster. It makes me happy. Got 11 laps left on this stint. Minute 9.4, so Hamilton at the minute is 1.5 seconds a lap quicker than us. Which, to be fair, is to be expected. We are in a Toro Rosso after all. And hopefully for the British Grand Prix we will have another engine upgrade on the way. .7, I think that said. I was behind Hamilton. We've managed to pull out a 10th on Magnussen, but he does seem to be quicker than me in this middle sector. Yep, see the gap back down to 1.5. Magnussen is reeling me in. Oh, we've done it again. We've hit that bloody bollard and it sent us wide. Let's have a look, see what's being said. A, your English is more than fine. Nice driving. Thank you, Dag. And welcome to the stream, buddy. And like I say, like I do with everyone that I don't recognise, I follow. I'll give you a follow. Follow, add friend. Yep, there we go. So follow and add friend. Always do that to new guys in the stream. That way I can tell that you guys are, you know... Well, no. Don't tell me when you guys are in my stream when you add me. But the fact that, you know, I always add you guys because, like I say, it's you guys that spur me on to make this content. And plus, I want to see what you guys get up to as well, and give you support as well. I mean, I might not know at the minute how to do... well, I might not have access at the minute to do stuff like bits and, you know, the other little Twitch trinkets, you know, that you see on every normal people's streams. Eventually, I'd like to get there, but at the minute, ew. Right, okay, this is worrying. The fact that Magnussen is right behind me. I mean, we've got a nice gap behind Magnussen, but he's having a really good race. Haas must have done a serious update to the car, because, I don't know, they're just doing really well at the minute. Now it's up to us now to try and fend off Kevin Magnussen as long as we can. He's getting bigger. He's already gone for the move. Oh, he's through. Kevin Magnussen's through. Absolutely nothing I could do. Lovely move by K-Mag. Well, I'm not going to give up that position without a fight. Oh, a late braking manoeuvre. And DRS to boot. We're back in front of Magnussen. Love the fact that I can hit the brakes really late. It's just my preferred way. Like I said, I do run my brakes at 100%. Just so I can brake later into the corners. It suits my driving style. Was a little bit wide coming off that corner. Need to stop turning in too early at that first corner. Alright, here we go. Magnussen's going to up the pace. Is he going to try and make a move? Yes, he is. Magnussen done it again, but this time I'm a lot closer to it, but he's still round my side. I'm going to keep it down the inside. We do touch. Great battle this. 50.4 seconds. We're waltzing away from Kvyat. Like I say, guys, it's energetic as usual. I do apologise, my missus is in bed, so I've got to try and not be loud whilst I'm doing this. Usually she doesn't hear me, but I do sometimes worry that I get very excited, so I need to just tone it down a little bit sometimes. Of course, it's hard racing here as well, so it's a lot more serious, this one. At the minute, it's just all about points. Don't care about podiums, don't care about anything else, just the points. That's all I want. Tell you what, this Toro Rosso is a lot more stable through that corner than the Sauber ever used to be. Here comes K-Mag once again. Mag right on the inside. He's forced me wide. Oh, I touched the grass and Magnussen's through. He's on a higher engine power there. Now I'm running rich as well. Can't let him go. Just can't. It's not in my nature. So the gap's still around about the 4 second mark between ourselves and Hulkenberg, so he's not really closed us down whilst we've been battling. Am I too far away? I think, okay, mate. Once again, we just absolutely show K-Mag who's boss. There's only so many times we're going to get away with that. Back end stepped out on me there. Ooh, who's that? Is that a back mark? Is that a back mark? Yeah, it is. It's a back marker in front of Ocon. Sorry, I just got intrigued then. It was in front of. Oh, there we go. Our first warning for track extending. God damn it. It took me to lap 49. Just need to stop turning in too early. I'm trying to find the speed. Yeah, this time you're going to go down this way. I'm going to protect the inside line. That is the line to hold. I don't have any ultras left, do I? No, I don't, so I'm definitely going on to the Super Softs next stop. Oh, yellow flag, who's that for? Who's it for? Who's it for? is for Stoffel Van Dorn. Van Dorn out of the race. This is part of the race now where Ocon will just absolutely waltz away because he's on, his tyres will be looking a lot better than mine. We stayed with him for quite a while and then we started battling, which allowed him to run away. Slightly unfortunate, but to be expected, and my pit stop window has opened, so I will be pitting this lap. Let's just have a quick look at the tyres. 42%, so that is good enough for me. Don't want him to lose overall performance. Defend the inside line. Let Magnussen try his luck. Oh, we ran wide. So that's both McLarens out of this race, along with Kimi Raikkonen, who was actually leading this race and setting fastest lap after fastest lap. Just a shame that the Ferrari gave up the ghost on him. Go, we're in the pits. Right, hello, nice overtake, and you focus, and no problem, you focus game. By the way, do you use assist ABS traction control? Nice close with the keyboard, nice lines. Yep, thank you very much. I do use traction control. I'm not gonna lie. I've tried using it without, and it's not worked for me. It's just failed. But like I say, ABS again. Yes, I use ABS as well because it suits my driving style so much compared to not having ABS. Oh, I'll tell you what, very shaky coming out of there. Verstappen is now in front of me. Interesting. Now, what sort of strategy is Verstappen on? Because I did say he is going to be making his way through the field as well. I mean, I don't expect Kvyat to, but Verstappen is another kettle of fish. Magnussen pitting, I think he might be. Someone else is out. And it's my teammate. Danny Kvyat out of this Grand Prix. Hulkenberg only 2.2 seconds behind me. He's closed on me quite a bit. I don't have the pace around here. Like I say, guys, if you like what you see, do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content. I do try and keep this as a regular series as possible. Like I say, it must be quite regular. It's season 3, race 9. Yes, I know Kvyat's out. Grosjean's the first Haas to pit this time, and he's on ultras. So Grosjean's going to be fast for a while, but then he's going to be slow towards the end of the race. That's what I'd like to think anyway. pull out a 2.1 on Hulkenberg, so we just need to make sure we don't make any mistakes, keep going, and see if we can actually, you know, pull a gap on this Renault. There's another yellow flag. Another car is out. Out goes Felipe Massa. This car has turned into a car break over the last couple of laps, and yes, I've lost 0.3 of a second. Whoop-de-doo. Magnussen in the pits and on ultras. Magnussen can get them tyres to the end. Right. Now the fact that I'm fighting Magnussen, who's on ultras now, it's going to be an even more harder battle. So he's going to have a lot more grip, he's going to be quick. I know. We're closing in on Verstappen as well, so that's a plus. Hamilton does a 1 minute 8.9, so that means Hamilton's not that far away from us, which means also we're going to have to do one less lap around here. Such is the pace of that Mercedes, he's just been untroubled. I mean, he was running second. He was behind Kimi Raikkonen. Had Raikkonen not retired, it'd probably be Raikkonen who was leading this race. Oh, that blooming corner again. Oh, the switchback did not work then. Have to make it one of our famous late braking moves on K-Mag. And that's made Hulkenberg, his old teammate from last season, go side by side. Oh dear, not his old teammate, sorry, the guy who replaced him at Renault for this season. Could be some bad blood there, and there's Hamilton behind. Just pause it here, we'll have a quick look. Yeah, like I say, just more racing. It's like I say, the guys that I applaud the guys that, you know, don't use assists and whatnot, and, you know, absolutely nail this game every day, day in, day out. You know, I applaud you guys. You guys are absolute legends. Me, I'm not that good. I just have fun, and like I say, if I could share the fun with you guys, then, you know, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, I know. Just running lean so you can catch me. Hamilton through. Put it back in standard. Oh crap, I lost quite a bit of time there to Verstappen. Better remain in standard, let Vettel catch me. Don't want to lose too much time. Magnussen back ahead of Hulkenberg, and the game is on once again between myself and these guys. It's been quite a race-long battle actually. I mean, since the first round of pit stops, it's been game on. I'll tell you what, Vettel is looking really quick. I mean, the Ferrari is the quickest car at the minute in this career mode. So Hamilton is not that comfortable as I thought he would be. So got these guys closing in on me again. I wonder who's behind. It'll be Grosjean, won't it? Yeah, it'll be Grosjean behind these guys, and then I don't know who the guy behind them is. Like I say, guys, I race on 100 difficulty, which is basically the maximum that Legendary can be before you dip your toe into Ultimate. And I race on a pad as well. No wheel, just pad. Like I say, patch 1.10, they need to oomph the performance of the Red Bull. They really do, because the Red Bull is now, you know, constantly battling with the Ferraris and the Mercedes now. So they need to up it. Ooh, looks like Hulkenberg and Magnussen are battling each other. That's good with 10 laps to go. Well, I say 10 laps. It's 9 laps for us now, isn't it? Like I said, 9 viewers, guys, thank you for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love that you guys have tuned in. Do hit that follow button. And like I said, I do upload these races to YouTube as well. So, you know, find me on YouTube, Raratron89, so you can catch up with the season so far. You know, go through the pain and the heartache of Season 1. You know, the joy of Season 2. And obviously Season 3 so far, it's been even better. So each season has got better. Like I say, guys, I do try and avoid using flashbacks as well. I mean, it doesn't usually work, but I do try. Oh, Hulkenberg looking very menacing. Oh, it's Bottas. Bottas is the next car coming up behind. I wonder if Magnussen's tyres are already starting to die off, which is why Hulkenberg's now ahead. Which is kind of what I expected, really. Just have a quick look, see what's been said. Posum Rararami. Good night, Dag TV. I hope you're well. Enjoy, like I say, man. Enjoy your night, and we'll see you very soon on this channel, hopefully. And like I say, I'll try and pop in on yours as well. Pos? Yes, it is. It's the Pos and Rammer Army. Here comes Bottas. Go on, Hulkenberg, you let him through. As soon as you let him through, I'll let him through. Hulkenberg looking quite menacing. We held up Bottas, accidentally. Oh, I had to let him through. I've got up the inside of Hulkenberg. Oh, my word, what a move! Uses this DRS to good perfection. Get us back in the groove a little bit as we burn off a little bit of fuel. Verstappen's done brilliantly to basically jump us in the pit stops, considering he and Kvyat tangled at turn 1 and he had to pit for a new front wing, so brilliant drive from the Dutchman. And it is Magnussen that's now in front of Hulkenberg, so that is interesting. It's not Hulkenberg, it's Magnussen. Managed to turn through that final corner. You were 10-0. Yay! I said Bottas was, like I said, we were watching Bottas earlier fight with the Force Indias. At the minute, it's you've got Hamilton leading as far as I know, Vettel second as far as I know. You've got the Force in sixth. What could it be? Locking Magnussen there will hopefully allow Hulkenberg back in. .6, so that's probably because he's had to let cars through though, so it's not really anything to get excited about really. No, I'm pushing all the same. Do a 199. But I think once we knock it back, that's going to be it. Like I say, guys, we're chasing Max Verstappen at the minute. We were looking like we were closing on him. Obviously his tyres are a lot older than mine, but it's going to be interesting to see whether we can keep up this level of performance once we knock it down to standard, which is what we will be doing after we run the corner here. To knock it down to standard. I think Hulkenberg looking for an opportunity. The minute he can't quite find it. Felt nice enough. Oh, good exit coming off that final corner, I felt. First corner, sorry. Just a bit of the grass though, so that's going to give Magnussen a bit more of a run at us. Ideally, I would have liked. Nice. Magnussen once again up, down our outside as we defend, going into this particular corner. Don't know its name. Someone's out. Ocon's out! Esteban Ocon's out, so we're going to move up a position here. Back into standard now. Just had to make sure that we had enough fuel to make it through this lap. I'd like to think that we'd be able to. Defended very nicely there. There's Grosjean in the background. Lewis Hamilton wins the Austrian Grand Prix. Brilliant win for Mercedes after fending off Sebastian Vettel late on. We're around the final corner. And it is 7th place for us. Great drive and not one flashback used. The mark of a hero. So, we had Bottas who won the first season. We had Hamilton who won season 2.
What do you think made the difference here?
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell they'd done a lot of work on the pit wall to really
I believe Hamilton will extend his championship lead going into going to his home Grand Prix. There's K-Mag 8th place. He'll be disappointed not to have got 7th in the end after pressurising us for the whole of that last stint. Tell you what, that was fun. That was so much fun to be a part of.
Mercedes then are on top today.
Would Raikkonen have beaten Hamilton? That is the question.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings.
Okay guys, so your result here for the Austrian Grand Prix. Hamilton wins, Vettel second, Bottas third, Perez fourth, Ricciardo fifth, Verstappen sixth. Great, I tell you what, great recovery drive from Verstappen after the incident with Kvyat on the first lap. Magnussen eighth, Hulkenberg ninth, and Grosjean 10th. So double points finish for Haas, they will be happy about that. And then you've got Palmer 11th, Verline 12th, Ericsson 13th, Stroll 14th, and then DNF you had Ocon, Massa, Kvyat, Van Dorn, Raikkonen and Alonso. Double retirement there for the McLaren team. My teammate too was taken by death. The standings of this championship are as follows. Lewis Hamilton has a 22-point lead going to his home Grand Prix. Well, that's going to be an interesting one. We are 5th in the table, 17 on 79 points, 10 points behind Perez, who unfortunately beats us again here. But we're still ahead of the Raikkonen and Ricciardo and Verstappen. We're doing really well here, guys. We really are. Like I said, I've already beat my total of points that I got in Season 2. I got 64 points in Season 2. I'm on 79 now, and I've not yet hit the halfway mark of the season. Such as this season's gone. Absolutely stark contrast in cars, really, when you compare it to the Sauber. Oh, excuse me. Mercedes have a 51-point lead over Ferrari after Raikkonen's DNF. That wouldn't have helped matters. Red Bull move above Force India into 3rd in the table. We stay 5th, but was just about in touch. Renault 6th, Williams 7th, Haas 8th, and McLaren 9th. We will advance. And we will see whether we get the engine upgrade going into the British Grand Prix. I do like letting you guys kind of like see whether we get it or not before I end the episode, because, you know, it builds up the excitement, I feel. You know, it's like, ooh, what's the speed going to be like for the next Grand Prix? You know, it's just little bits like that. I believe this is our first race as well with, or the second race as well with the resource points. Once again, Perez, who moves free clear of me now. Whew. Okay, happy with that. Just quickly move that into that. Make sure I have my components ready for practice, and let's advance to the British Grand Prix. I think I scraped a point here in Season 2, although I weren't proud of it from what I remember. Come on, it's our home race. Don't let us down.
Hi, how are you today?
Yes!
The improved package has arrived. We're having it fitted in time for FP1. Have a look at the factory report.
An extra 4.62 brake horsepower. Get in there. That does mean now, though, as well, our next part, as we move further, well, we move on par with Williams now, which is good. Like, oh god, no, that's not what I want. I want to go. Okay, so next one I'm gonna buy is probably on. is again going to be the turbocharge. It's going to cost me 500 points, which is fine in the end because, you know, I need that. But then we will go across here, and that will be our next upgrade. But there we go, guys. That ends the episode here today. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content such as this. Subscribe to the YouTube page so you can see how seasons 1 and 2 went, and basically how the beginning of season 3 gone. Like I said, we've scored points in every single race so far. I'm ecstatic. I'm excited for the season, for the rest of the season. Like I say, hopefully we can become the best of the rest, but Force India at the minute do seem to hold that mantle, and they are proving to be a tough opponent. So, like I say, at the minute, it's looking difficult, but you know, like I say, I'm having fun. You know, battling in the points instead of, you know, basically battling to not drop down the field. Because in the when you're in the Sauber, you're basically fighting against God, and obviously, you know, in the Toro Rosso, you know, you've got a lot more power, a lot more aerodynamics, and it makes things a lot easier and more fun. More fun because you do have the pace, it's just they're slightly faster, so you need to find where you can, you know, get the advantage on the other guys. But like I say, guys, thank you very much for watching tonight. I really do appreciate it. We'll see you very soon for the British Grand Prix. This is Rubbish189 signing out. Guys, enjoy. I hope you've all had a lovely weekend, and we'll see you very soon for the British Grand Prix.